Section 1201 of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act is a law that my nonprofit is dedicated to reforming, and as I go through the process of researching this law, I wanted to share some of the most ridiculous portions of it with all of you so that you could see for yourself how silly this is. This is a law that came out in 1997, and I often say that in 2026, when every device connects to the internet, that this law is ridiculous because manufacturers can put digital locks in things that they can then change after the sale. So I wanted to read you some things back from 2003 that demonstrate that it's not just in the modern world, but back in 2003, DVDs were increasing in popularity as the highest quality way at the time to be able to watch a movie. And when you buy a DVD, they're encoded with a region, and the DVD player that you would connect to your television was also encoded with a region. And a lot of people thought this is absolutely insane, and people were asking for the ability to have an exemption to Section 1201 of the DMCA to be able to break that region coding so that they could play the DVD that they legally purchased in the DVD player that they also legally purchased. And the Copyright Office says no. It starts off by saying, in light of the fact that there are a number of ways to view non-Region 1 DVDs in the United States, there is no reason to grant an exemption in this case. Persons with multi-region players are able to watch non-Region 1 DVDs, but multi-region players appear to violate the prohibition on circumvention. They are widely available in the online marketplace, and there's no indication that copyright owners or others have made efforts to stop their distribution. Persons who use multi-region players to watch non-Region 1 DVDs probably would be circumventing a technological protection measure that prevents access. So right here, they're saying, we're not going to provide you with an exemption so that you could watch your DVD that you bought in Europe in the United States, because there's already a way for you to do that. But that way that you can already do that is literally breaking the fucking law that we're talking about getting an exemption for to begin with. And then when it comes to convenience, oh my God, this is the most funny part of this entire thing. This ability provides more to users than was stated in previous rulemaking. Not only can the drive be set to different regions 5 times, but we now understand that the drive can be reset so that the user may switch regions up to a total of 25 times with the assistance of an authorized dealer or service representative. This entire process, in my opinion, has been a joke from the very beginning. Congress was looking for a quick solution, so they just decided to drop this in the lap of the Copyright Office. And the Copyright Office doesn't want to be involved in doing this. They're telling you that you cannot get an exemption to be able to watch a DVD from another region in the United States. There's no reason to do that because you can already do that. But the very product they're suggesting you buy that allows you to do that, they admit is breaking the fucking law that they're tasked with enforcing. And the best way to deal with this, in my opinion, is to reform this law so that the Copyright Office does not have to be in charge of this. I'm going to be working on this as much as I can. This is why ConsumerRights.wiki exists. This is why we log all these instances of anti-ownership practices so that we can all work together in a collaborative way to try and reform the anti-ownership laws that are on the books in the United States so that they go away, so that we have freedom of what we bought and paid for. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.